In February 2016, cybercriminals launched one of the largest digital bank robberies in history, stealing 81 million US dollars from Bangladesh's central bank, using the SWIFT banking system, some malware, and almost getting away with hundreds of millions more. Bangladesh Bank, the country's central bank, maintained accounts at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, one of the most secure financial institutions in the world. Hackers somehow managed to gain access to Bangladesh Bank's internal systems, where they learned how to manipulate the SWIFT network the global system banks use to send money transfer instructions securely. The breach was sophisticated. Investigators later discovered that the attackers had been inside the network for weeks, silently observing and inserting malware that intercepted confirmation messages to avoid suspicion. Between February 4th and 5th, 2016, the hackers began sending dozens of fraudulent instructions to the New York Fed, requesting money transfers totaling nearly 1 billion US dollars from Bangladesh Bank's account. Amazingly, 5 of those transfers went through, totaling 101 million US dollars. Of that, $81 million was sent to accounts in the Philippines, where it was laundered through casinos and shell companies. The rest of the transfer requests, amounting to another $850+ million, were halted, not by cybersecurity, but by a typo. One of the fraudulent messages misspelled foundation as foundation. That triggered suspicion at Deutsche Bank, which was routing one of the transactions, prompting a pause and inquiries back to Bangladesh Bank. By then, the damage had already been done. The cyber heist shocked the financial world. Investigations linked the attack to Lazarus Group, a North Korean state-sponsored hacking unit responsible for other high-profile cybercrimes, including the Sony Pictures hack in 2014. The money trail led to Philippine casinos, where gambling laws allowed anonymous high-value transactions, making tracing the stolen funds nearly impossible. Only about $15 million of the $81 million was ever recovered. The breach exposed alarming weaknesses in international banking cybersecurity and SWIFT's own systems, which were assumed to be nearly untouchable. Banks around the world scrambled to upgrade digital defenses. The Bangladesh Bank heist proved that the new frontier of high-stakes crime isn't in vaults or armored trucks, it's in code. And it revealed how a small, isolated nation like North Korea could fund itself.